Today is not a good day for me. Um, I feel self doubt, feel rotten, sad, mm, a little mad. Um, yeah, self doubt is creeping in. Am I on the right track? Am I doing the right thing in my life? Or am I out of my mind and delusional? Um, so I woke up to a text message from a client that I worked for yesterday, first time client, helping her declutter and organize her space. And she was very upset because the internet got messed up in that room where I tidied up and cleaned up, and so I was accused of being responsible for that, and took hours um, of work for the husband to put the internet back on and to be on the phone with the internet provider and figuring things out. And so it was um, a big upset for her and for her husband. And I was told I'd yanked some cables, and um, which of course I have no recollection of doing. I don't yank cables, but I might accidentally have had something to do with that. Just pulling a cable was that was moving objects, but I was being told had been careless and I was responsible for the issues in their home. And so, of course, I felt terrible. A part of me doesn't know whether I'm really responsible for this issue or not. I do try to be careful, of course. I don't um, disconnect cables, reconnect cables. I don't do that. I only move loose objects that need to be categorized or stored away or relocated or organized. And so anyways, um, first time I have a client who's not happy at all with my work, and that hit me like a ton of bricks this morning. So yeah, um, it's not a good feeling. um, I do set out for being of help and service, and that's my highest intention. And of course, I want to make a living also. I'm not doing all of this for free, although I have for certain clients and certain friends and family members. But so it feels bad to know that um, I guess you've not been helpful, um, and may have caused more harm than good, by your presence, by your work, by your services, by your products. I don't know. So, yeah. So this morning, after I saw the text message, I, apologized, gave my side of the story of saying I thought I'd been careful, and I apologize if I had caused an issue, and I offered a full refund and all that. And I took care, like did the morning routine with my son, getting him ready to go to school, driving him to school, and I was feeling, ugh. like with thoughts of self-doubts, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I really helping? Is this my true purpose? There's other things that, not just this event, but other things that made me question, you know. And so after I took my son to school, I decided to go for a walk because I didn't have any appointments or anything today. So I went for a walk, hoping for my emotions to move through my body and not get stuck in there. Went for a walk, and that was helpful. And then, like, my mind was still like racing with some thoughts. I felt, you know, did I do the right thing? Was I not careful enough? Was my intention good and pure enough when I set out to do this work? Did I miss opportunities to be conscious in my work? And all these thoughts that came up that were repeating themselves. So the walk did help, but that was not enough to move all the emotions. And so I went in my yard and just tidied up my yard a little bit because we had a lot of wind and things flew off and away. So that, you know, a bit of distraction and feeling in control of something, some objects. Maybe that helped some. And then did my dishes, try to put things in order that I could control, my environment, and my thoughts, trying to tell myself, okay, I may be responsible. I take full responsibility. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I did the best I could. I'm sorry I didn't meet your needs. I'm sorry I didn't, like, telling to my clients, but in thought process, and also telling it to myself. Yeah. And after my kitchen was in order after breakfast and all that, I reheated my old coffee and sat here and listened to music, and I'm feeling very depleted, very like, not good. And then allowed myself to let the emotions rise, and I had a few tears come, and a lot of sighing. Is that what you say when you go like this? Feeling the feelings, but it doesn't feel good. And so then I thought, because I'm by myself here right now, I have no one to talk to about this, get my emotions out, my thoughts out. So I thought maybe I'll film this. Is this even a good idea? To film a moment of self-doubt and vulnerability and put it on the internet. That could also be a big mistake. But it's real life. I don't always feel empowered. I don't always feel like I'm on the right track. And when things don't go my way, or I get some unfortunate surprises, like surprises I do not want to receive, then I kind of a time to reassess. And I had a very different video lined up for today that I was going to do. I was going to show you my kitchen, organizing, and my minimalist kitchen and old-fashioned way of doing things, like more like European style, old-fashioned way of dealing with food and kitchen stuff, and then I just don't feel in the mood at all for that today. I don't think that my message will come across very well. Sure, I could push myself, but I think right now a part of my inner self, maybe my inner child, my mind and heart needs some care right now. So that's me for today. A bit of an unusual video, but it's real and it's not pleasant. I want it to go away, but I have to work through it and let it travel through me, and hopefully transmute whatever bad feelings and energies going through me right now. Yeah. This too shall pass, they say. So I trust the process of life to show me what I need to do differently, if anything, whether it's in my thinking, in my feeling, in my doing, and in my ability to let go when I disappoint others or when I upset others, which does happen in this human life. Yeah. I don't know what's next. If I assume I'm not the only human being to feel this way at times, and I know will pass. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do now, if anything. So I'm gonna slow down because I can right now until my family's back. And I don't know. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you in the next video, probably a more upbeat one next time.